welcome to Zack and Aaron. My name's Zack.
I'm Aaron.
And we're going to be picking a random game that we're going to use our original set of blocks, Pandora's blocks, to create a game type with. Charades! We picked charades.
Cool.
So this week we have to use Pandora's blocks to figure out how we're going to play
Charades! Ever since 2005, we've been making up and playing our own games.
Then last year, we created Pandora's blocks, which are these tools we use to help improvise without the pressure of pulling something out of thin air.
There's images on all sides so that when we roll them, we can use the face-up images as inspiration.
We also make a brand new block every single week with our good friend and
Graphic designer.
Logan Sutherland. Here he is.
Wow.
And this week's block it's the emo block. So here it is. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, so we got those. Updates! We've sort of slowed things down because of the Black Lives Matter movement, which hasn't gone away and is still very much happening. And even though social media platforms may be going back to normal, that doesn't mean this is an issue that's been solved or doesn't need solving. So, make sure you're keeping up with that, doing your learning, doing your part. We edit every other episode.
Yeah.
So I edit this one, Aaron edits the next one. It's called Act It Out, Y'all. Here's our logo for Act It Out, Y'all.
What?
We pulled charades, but it's Act It Out, Y'all.
Yeah.
So let's look up what the rules are for charades.
Yeah.
Divide the players into two teams, preferably of equal size. Divide the slips of paper between the two teams. Select a neutral timekeeper/scorekeeper.
Brainstorm!
Okay, so ultimately, you want it to be as quick as possible that you get.
Yeah.
Act it out, y'all.
Act it out, y'all.
So you come up with a thing.
Charades. Yeah.
And then the 1 minute timer starts after you've come up with it. And then you have to start acting it out.
And you have to guess what it is.
I have to guess what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know necessarily how we can score it that well using, okay, so if you wanted to do this with actual teams and an actual group of people, use the blocks to write down things on slips of paper. We, however, aren't going to do that. We're just going to use the blocks. Yeah.
And so I'm going to roll them, act it out, and then if you guess it, I'm rolling again within this timer?
No, you don't get more rolls. You just get time. Counting grows.
Okay, a chicken, a little bird, a dinosaur. Okay, a chicken eating the worms, a duck eating bread at the thing, a pigeon, a rooster, a rooster crows at dawn, the rooster crows, a crow bar, counting crows,
yes!
The band. Nice. Oh, that was 27.
27 seconds on the clock for Zack.
Yeah. And Zack's gotta not look.
Then you have to tell what it is.
Yeah, right. That makes sense for sure.
Just let me know.
Yeah, I'll give you a table. No, I won't give you a table. I'll give you a regular tab.
No, just tell me when you're going to say it.
Ice cream melting down your hands.
Fencing. Putting something on ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. It's a hot day out. I got my ice cream. Melting ice cream. All over my hands. I'm messy with ice cream.
I'm messy with ice cream hands. Okay.
All right, add 22 seconds to Aaron's time.
Boop, boop. I won't look ever again. I look away.
A happy snake. Happy snake.
All right, ready.
He's a fish. He's a fish. He's dancing. He's a snake. He's a snake. Okay. A happy snake.
Yes.
Smiley snake. Put 10 seconds on the clock for Zack.
Happy snake.
Okay.
Nicolas Cage as the Ghost Rider.
A jacket. Motorcycle. Helmet on. Hair. No helmet. I got my hair out. It's a Ghost Rider. Okay, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider. Behind bars, prison, Ghost Rider. Oh! All right, keep going. Ghost Rider in a car. in a prison, in a box, in a motorcycle, in the like smaller moped, in a bike. It's just a bicycle. It's a box. It's a box car. It's a matchbox. It's a ice cream truck. Van. I don't know.
Nicolas Cage as the Ghost Rider.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
why I was trying to be in a cage.
I should have just left it as Ghost Rider.
I know.
But I was going hard. Okay.
All right, add 1 minute to Aaron's
One whole
time.
minute.
Return of the Mummy.
Rope all around him. Strung up, tied up. A mummy. A mummy waking up, but remembering something at home. Coming home. Mummy, I'm home. Okay. Spinning mummy. Turn around. There's a mummy. Okay, turn around. Spin around. Turn. Around. turn the other way. Turn the doorknob. Hi, 1 second. Oh, I forgot my mummy. Turning around because I forgot my mummy. I'm turning. Dang it. Return of the mummy. No.
Add 1 minute to Zach's time.
Sexy Easter Bunny.
Hopping, jumping, bouncing. Little Red Riding Hood. Easter Bunny. Sexy Easter Bunny. Nice. Add 12 seconds to Aaron's time.
I win!
Yay!
And an important part in the creative process is taking a step back. So now it's time for...
What are these, Aaron?
I don't know. But they're yellow and they were near the blueberries. They remind me of something that my Pepe used to grow, / maybe still does. We called them ground cherries. And they used to be like wrapped in a little papery thing and you'd open them. So I'm interested to see if that's what they are.
Golden berries?
Yeah. That was really slick. They're sticky.
I was like, these are shiny as all heck, but they're a little bit slimy as all
Yeah.
heck.
Whoa. That's a lot of flavor in there.
I like this stick. It's like candy.
They are like candy. They're really good. If you're not expecting it, it hit me. It punched me.
Yeah, I recommend giving these a try.
Yeah.
They're called golden berries.
Cape gooseberries.
Yeah, they're tangy, tropical, and sweet. And like, yeah,
I would
describe it as all of those things.
Yeah.
This is a pow wow.
Yeah. It feels segmented with seeds in it.
I'm eating a tomato, but the taste is different. I would say that the rules of Act It Out, y'all, are... And this is a 2-player game.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit different than charades.
Yeah.
Because, in charades, it's very, team-based, but also you're against each other, whereas, like, you're still working with each other.
Right.
You're on the same team, but one of you might win.
Right.
Player 1 rolls 2 blocks to come up with a phrase that player 2 has to guess. Then player 1 starts acting it out when the timer is started of 1 minute.
Yeah. Player 2 has to guess what the other player
Is acting it out.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah. And then you mark how much time it took.
Yeah, and then, so it's kind of like golf, like the lowest score wins, because the person who ultimately took the least amount of time is the winner.
Right.
So that's how you play Act It Out, y'all. If you want to play it like more like charades, you can, if you're in a big group, and you can just use these to come up with the phrases.
Neither I nor Zach will stop you.
No. So now it is time for
Q&A with Z and A.
What Bishiv's question was, what was your favorite childhood dream?
Oh, like a dream that I had
I
as a
choose
child.
I choose to interpret it as I was asleep and had this dream as a child.
Not like
not an aspiration.
of all of my aspirations
Yeah.
as a child, this was my favorite.
Yeah.
Ones where I could fly.
Mm.
I would have these dreams, and I still have them sometimes, where like it's effort to fly,
Yeah.
but I can do it, and
Yeah.
it's very realistic.
Cool.
And I'm like if I
Yeah. Yeah. I would have dreams, so I still do sometimes, where like it's like not flying because it's like jumping like exuberantly far, I guess. You know.
All right.
And it's like orbiting, like so jumping so far, like orbit the Earth, kind of a thing. You know.
Whoa.
Yeah. Those are fun. I like doing that.
Like the Hulk.
I guess. Yeah. If the Hulk can do that,
We can kind of do that.
sick.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for your question. You can ask a question too if you join our Patreon at the $4 tier, in which you will get access to the polls. You'll get access to our weekly bonus episode, which is at the $1 tier. And now we're gonna let you all go with a little bit of
Crushing a meatball is better than.
going like.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for watching this week's episode. Just a shout out to the Anderson Brothers, who are a jazz group that we actually use a bunch of their music in our stuff, and they watch it, which is really, really huge and makes us feel great and feel bad that we haven't really like credited them before. But yeah, the Anderson Brothers, check them out. We've linked to their YouTube channel in the below area.
In the down belows.
Yeah, they're really cool. They make really awesome jazz
For
music, and a lot of the music that you hear on our show was recorded by them. Jazz
It's sweet.
is sweet.
And their jazz is nice and sweet.
All right, so we'll see you next week with another episode of Zack
And Aaron.